ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यो वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्। சீரொன்று தோப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
So 108 Pratishtha Vishesha Adi. So while consecrating the idols in the temple, there are some special procedures adopted. So Pratishtha Vishesha Adi Niyamaha cha tatra tatra prapachyante. So they are explained in detail then and there. The rules of establishing the idols in the sanctum sanctorum. So karepi shankha padma mudradi bhedaha chit. So even while using the hand in the worship of Lord Sriman Narayana, so we have different types of expressions, hand expressions. So shankham, padmam, mudra. Mudra meaning expression. So there are differences. Tatraisha saraha. So the essence is this. So kanishtha moolam arabhya pradakshinya karmena tu anamikantam devesha japetu koti sagasra. So while we keep our fingers, rather hand, the palm in the right pose, how do we count the japa? How do we count the number of Gayatri or the number of Ashtakshara and so on? So Kanishtha Moolam. So you start with the little finger, the base of the little finger, Kanishtha Moolam, Arabhya. So starting with that, Pradakshinya Kramena. Somebody will ask question, why not anti-clockwise? So we must have clockwise direction. So clockwise movement is always beneficial for our entire health of the body. And when we say, for example, walk to the temple, so the prakara, you want to call when you have circumambulation, so we'll have to go on the pradakshina direction. Left to right and not right to left. Pradakshanya Kramenatu. Then where do we stop? Anamika. So we stop the number 10 with the what you call ring finger. The ring finger is not called as we say in English or Tamil, Modara viral. Modara viral இல்லை. அதுக்கு பேரு பவித்ரான்னு பேரு. Pavitra. The name of the ring finger is called Pavitra. Unfortunately, is given is Anamika because of following Kalidasa's words. Anamika. Anamika means nameless. You cannot have an anonymous finger in your hand. It's called Pavitra. It's a pure finger. In our body limbs, we call the right ear as the purest spot. I do not know why, but the reason is we have to bind our Yajnopavitam, Punul, sacred thread over the right ear when we answer calls of nature. So here the ring finger is not called Anamika, it is Pavitra. So Pavitrantam it must be said. Maybe one letter less, yes, one letter less, Anamika is used. Anamika is anonymous, English. Anamika, anonymous. Rhyming, same way. Because Indo-Germanic language group. So Devesha, O Lord, Lord of Lords, Devesha. Japet, one should meditate, that is, make repetitions. Koti Sagasra. Crores and crores of thousands. Thousands of crores. Thousands of crores. Or crores of thousands. So whatever number you want to do, you do it like this, starting with the little finger, end with Pavitra finger, the pure finger. The four fingers are called Tarjani. The index finger is called Tarjani. It used to threaten people. So Tarjani, rather not threaten, indicate. So indicate something. So we use the index finger. That's why the index. Then middle finger, as usual, practical name. Then Pavitra. So this is Madhyama. It's called Madhyama. The third is Pavitra and last is Kanishtika. The thumb is called, as you know, Angushtaha. So these four are in Strilinga, feminine gender. Angushtaha is Pullinga, masculine gender. இது வந்து ஆண்பால்ல இருக்கும். கட்ட விரல்ங்கிறது ஆண்பால் சொல், மீதி நான்கும் பெண்பால் சொற்கள். Okay, so Bodhayaniyetu, in Bodhayana, meditating on the 8th syllable spell. Kriya Yagat, Dashagunaha, Japayajnaha, Prakirtitaha. So the four fingers are in Strilinga. The four fingers. First is what you call Tarjani, then Madhyama, then Pavitra, and Kanishtika. Kanishtika is a practical name because it is the smallest finger. Bodhayana Stotra prescribes the rules for the 8th syllable spell, Ashtakshara Mantra. How do you do japa of Ashtakshara Mantra? So Kriya Yagat. So you can say beyond the actions, that is, over the actions performed like sacrifices, Kriya Yagat. You can say Kriya Yogas also, what we call the discipline of action, Karma Yoga. Dashagunaha, 10 times. Guna here doesn't mean quality or characteristic, but time, multiplication. 10 times Dashagunaha, Japa Yajnaha Kirtita, Prakirtita. It is praised, it is eulogized, it is adored that the Japa is the called sacrifice here, Yajnam. So Japa Yajnaha is 10 times better than ordinary action of sacrifice. That meaning, saying it in the heart without orally saying aloud, so we can have Japa Yajna. silent japa will give you more benefits, 10 times more benefits than the action, physical action. Then uchchat gunaha, uchchat shatagunaha nyeyaha, upamshuhu cheta smrutaha sama. So when you say, here it is say, when it is said aloud, uchchat, when you shout the mantra, then it will become 100 times beneficial. 100 times, 100-fold beneficial. Shatagunaha. Nyeyaha should be understood. Then upamshuhu. I think I am very much doubtful about the meaning. Murmuring will give you a little less benefit, between 10 and 100 times. Smrtaha meaning remembered. Remember. That is without the show of the movement of lips. So smrtaha. Upamshoho manasaha praktaha sagasra gunataha adhika. So I think we must take it this way. So while you shout the mantra aloud, then that will be the 10 times better than physical action. Then 100 times better will be murmuring, that is without movement of lips noticed. And then if you do it in the heart without even the movement of lips, then 1,000 times better. Anyadapi tatroktam. One more aspect is given here. So japa madhye. So while you are doing meditation, ஜபம் செய்து கொண்டிருக்கும் பொழுது நடுவிலே குருஹு வாபி வைஷ்ணவஹா, either you are an elder person, teacher, father, even father who is normally at home, he goes out and comes back. So, or he comes to the place where you are doing meditation. So guruhu, teacher, father, elder. So Vaishnavaha, especially a Vishnu devotee, yaha samagataha, once he arrives, so sambhashanadi pujantu tasya kritva anumanyacham. So you must cater to his needs. You must talk to him. You should stop the meditation, stop the japa, ashtakshara japa. So you must worship him. You must give him respect. Then get his permission to continue. Anumanyacham. Anumatim swikritya. After getting permission, then anushravya. So you can also make him feel that you are doing the meditation. That means you can make him hear also. It should be delectable to his ears also. So tataha kritva. Then you tell him that you are doing the meditation on a particular spell. Here it is ashtakshara. Then japashesham samahita. So do the rest of the japa according to your sankalpa. Whatever you did as sankalpa. And of course with, as we said, sattvika tyaga. Bhagavaneva swaniyamya swarupasthiti pravritti svasheshataika rasena anena atmana katra स्वकीयस्य उपकरणैः आराधनैक प्रयोजनाय भगवान् सर्वशेषी शिवपतिः परमपुरुषः विशेषभूतमिदम्. विषय अष्टोत्तर शत संख्यया अष्टाक्षरं महामंत्र जपं स्वयमेव कारयति. जपाख्यं कर्म स्वस्मै स्वयमेव कारयति. Then you say, then sarvasya prabhavah yasmat vishnupadashrayah naraha tanmulatah kriya sarva safalastu bhavan. So as the Lord Sriman Narayana is the source of all the, say, for example, wealth or everything comes out of him. Therefore, sarvasya prabhavah, he is source of everything. Source of everything. Yasmat, therefore, Naraha people will be resorting to the divine feet of Vishnu. Vishnu Pada Ashraya. While we all resort to the divine feet of Lord Vishnu, then Tanmulataha, from that source, Sarvaha Kriyaha Sapala, all actions will be fruitful, successful. Bhavanti, indeed, surely they are successful. You need not doubt about it. You cannot have apprehensions. So, worshipping Lord Vishnu will give you all fruits. So, it does Bodhayana Sutra said. The Naradiya Samhita, here it's called Naradiya Samhita, it's not Narada Purana. So, Naradiya Samhita, Srimad Ashtakshara Brahma Vidyayam. So, while we call it 8-syllable spell as the mantra, because Gayatri is Maha Mantra, so this is also our Maha Mantra, Ashtakshara. So it's called Brahma Vidya, spiritual knowledge. So Ashtakshara will give us all meanings in philosophy. So Sarvaha, all people, Sapranavaha, along with Omkara, Japyaha. So Japa must be done along with Om. That is very important. So it should be done preceded by the Pranava syllable. So Japyaha. Japat Apranavadapi. Suppose we say without Omkara, without the syllable, then Sahasra iti Vijnayaha Pranavaha ki Aksharam para. So if you do it without japa, do japa without the pranava syllable, that will be less 1,000 times. Less 1,000 times. So pranavakshara will be adding to you 1,000 times of benefit. Then instead of making sankalpa without numbers, asankhyatatcha. Suppose you don't mention the number because you have what you call decision is in dilemma. So you don't know how much you can do. 108. So if you are doing less than 108, you have a fear. So let us not mention the number in the sankalpa. Then sankhyataha. So it is better to mention the number and stick to it. So sankhyataha sagasra gunaha uchyate. So instead of not mentioning the number of the times by which you are going to do meditation, better you please mention the number and follow scrupulously what you want. So sagasra guna uchyate. Sankhyatadapi. Then again, so even while you are saying the number, exact number, Sahasraha, 1,000 times better will be Sa Urdhva Pundra Tanoho. It is very important that you must have mark on the forehead, Urdhva Pundraha. Many young people, not only young people, old people also fight shy of wearing mark on the forehead. I don't know why. Even when you don't have a mark on the forehead, your caste will be identified without any difficulty. And you will have no reservation in jobs, education. But Urdhva Pandra is very important. Perhaps 12 plus 1. So Paravasudevaya Namaha on the head, top of the head. So 12 plus 1. Some people say whatever remains after you make marks of 12 places, whatever remains, that will be just applied on the top of the head. That is not so. So I saw some very great people wearing the exact mark, Perumal, Shri Churnam, in the same way as we do it for other places. So, Sa Urdhva Pundra Tanoho, Tanu meaning body. So sa urdhva pundratanoho, in the body with not possible with hair, therefore you must have tuft. Your forehead, rather the front part of your head should be empty without hair. Should have been shaven. That is why tuft is recommended. The second point, the scientific point that all of us know is because the brain is behind. In order that our brain should not get damaged by our falling, so we wear helmet while we drive two-wheelers, and it should be, and therefore a lot of hair must be available if possible. It is available on the brain. So that is why we have tuft. A very heavy tuft will be saving your life while one falls down. Or I mean, head over heels. Head over heels. So one can save one's own. So evam. So vidhi yajnaha japa yajnaha vishishtaha dashabirgunaihi. Upanshu syat shatagunaha sagasraha manasaha smutaha. Ucchay japatu upanshu syat vishishtaha dashabirgunaihi. Jihva japaha shatagunaha sagasraha manasa smutaha. The same idea is given. Only thing is the words are different. So vidhi yajnaha. Instead of saying kriya yagat, we saw the word kriya yagat. Now it is vidhi yajnaha. Vidhi yajnat. So instead of doing according to the rules any sacrifice, japa yajnaha vishishtaha dashabir gunaihi. 10 times better is what we call meditation, called another kind of sacrifice. Then upanshu, as he said, syat, murmuring, that is your lips movements are noticed, then that will be shatagunaha, better than 100 times better than ordinary japa, which is orally allowed. Then sagasraha, 100,000 times better in the mind, without even lips movement noticed. Then uchaihi japat, while again the same idea is repeated in the same different words. So uchaihi japat, when you do it aloud, loudly meditating, will have less benefit. Then upanshu will have vishishtaha syat, 10 times better. Then jihva japaha, doing with your tongue, meaning you know the movement of your tongue, but others do not. So jihva japaha shatagunaha, 100 times. Then sagasraha manasasmut. If you move your tongue inside the mouth to say these mantras, that will be less, only 100 times. Whereas when you do it in the mind, heart, that will be 1,000. Ityadikam api drashtam. So we are now talking about Surya Upasthana. So after doing japa, according to the many books that we saw here, taking the number equal to the Gayatri japa that we did, either Ashtakshar japa or any other japa also, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, any type of japa, then what do we do is get up. Generally in the morning and afternoon, we stand and do that. Again, in Vaishnava Sampradaya that I have seen. But in Smartha Sampradaya, they sit and do it. I don't know, not because of age, debility or something. They sit and do it. So according to their sutra, we say, Apastamba, Bodhayana, Ashwalayana, and so on. Agrahayana. So we stand. In the evening, we normally sit down. So even while sitting down, what do we use for keeping our body touch the earth also is very important. So evam Asuryodaya. So what should we do? How do we get up? How do we stand? How do we do? So Asuryodaya, from the sunrise. From the sunrise. Purva Uttara Ashabhimukaha. So as we already know that morning and only in the morning we face the east, Purva. Then for afternoon and evening, Uttara. Asha meaning direction. Our desire is also endless. Therefore, the direction is also endless. So we say Asha meaning desire. So Purvottara Asha, Ashabhihi, so by east and north direction. Abhimukaha, when we face to Apara Uttara Dingmukaha. Suppose you want to look at the west during japa. During japa, you can, the evening, you can face west, Apara, then Uttara also, north again. So I think we cannot combine and say Purvottara means northeast and Aparottara is northwest. Generally, we don't say the word northeast and northwest. Those directions are not used for our phasing. So ityadi, smriti anusarena. To follow the smriti, Yajnavalkya smriti, Parashara smriti, there are 28 smriti anusarena. Then prangmukha, facing the east. Prak udangmukha. Afterwards, you continue. Wait, Panjanusana. Prak udangmukha va tishtani. So standing while facing the north or east. Gayatri Mahavartya. Repeat the Gayatri mantra. Purvavat, just like earlier. Krita pranayama trayaha. Do the pranayamam 3 times. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, and so on. So with Shiras and so Om Apo, Jyoti Raso, Amritam Brahma, Bhur Bhuvaswarum. So 3 times. Then Sandhya Upasthana, Sankalpa Purvaka. So he says Sriman Narayana Prityatham. Rajagopalan Swami from Bangalore will say Sri Bhagavat Prityatham. And also Keshavdas Swami says Bhagavat Prityatham. Sankalpa Purvakam. So along with the Sankalpa decision, so placing one palm over the other, Kaikari Rupam, yes. Uttame, Bhagavad Kaikari Rupam, yes. Bhagavad Kaikari Rupam. Bhagavad Prityatham, Bhagavad Kaikari Artham. Uttame Shikhare iti mantrena, Gayatri Manujnapya. He say, allow the Gayatri to Gachadevi Yatha Sukham. So Gayatri Manujnapya, giving permission to Gayatri to leave, as he said. Sasutra Uttaihi. So according to your own formula, Sutra, that is books, Uttaihi has said, Mantraihi by the spells, Aditya Mandala Antastitam. So Surya Mandala Madhyavati, Sriman Narayana, we say. Aditya Mandala Antastitam. One who is inside the core of the sun god. Then Bhagavantam Upasthaya, serving, Upasthaya meaning serving the Lord, Bhagavantam. Not only standing up, but serving. That is called Upasthana. Sappradakshinam. So with what you call clockwise direction. Bhagavata Atmaka Sandhyadi Panchaka Namaskaram Krutva. Panchaka Namaskaram. I think I'm not very much familiar with the Panchaka Namaskaram. How is it called? Fivefold salutation. But Bhagavata Atmaka Sandhya. So we must do Atma Pradakshina. Then Sandhyadi Panchaka Namaskaram Krutva. Then Sayaschayam Purushe Yascha Savaditye Sa Ekaha. So these are all Upanishad Vakyam. You must read it. You must have already chanted it, practiced it. Then only you can say that. You must get a guru, good guru for teaching you all these things. Then iti adhitam, already chanted and learned. Hridaya antastitam. You must say it only in the heart. Again that Paramatmanam, that applies this way, that way also. The Lord, the Supreme Soul, who is inside you as Antaryami, inside the Jivatma, and Pranamya, Abhivadya Pranamya, make a, what you call Sashtanga Namaskaraha, then Pranamya saluting, Digadi Namaskaranam api, doing all direction salutation, Prachye Dishe Namaha, Dakshinayai Dishe Namaha, and so on. So Swapurva Purva Upadeshanusthana Paramparyam Asti Chet. If there is any difference between you and me, you must follow your own elders according to the advice that you got from your family elders. So Swapurva Purva. So you must take the pracharyas. You must take the preceptors of your preceptors. Then Upadesha Anusthana Paramparyam. If there is a tradition, Asti Chet. Chet, if there is a tradition of following according to the advice of your preceptors, then Tatrapi, even there, what you must remember, Bhagavat Atmaka Dhyana Purvakam. You must feel the Antaryami in your heart and meditate, then salute, pranamit, Sashtanga Namaskar. Evantu, Upasthana Prakaram Pitamaha Sanat Kumaraya Ah. So now we conclude with this 2.5 verses. What Brahma, the creator, said to Sanat Kumar. Sanat Kumar, as we say, Bhagavad Gita was not said to only Lord King Arjuna. It was to all of us. Therefore, we are all Sanat Kumaras now. So Upasthana Prakaram, the method of getting up, saluting, and concluding the worship will be according to Brahma's words said to Sanat Kumar. So Etabihi Pranjali Nityam Vispashtodita Mandalam. So by these actions, so every day, Nityam you can say ever, forever in the mind. Have respect, Pranjali, palms together. Vispashta Udita Mandalam. When the world is very clear because of sun god. Sagasra Rashmi. So 1,000 rays. Sagasra 1,000 Rashmi ray. Bhargam. So this is what we say in Gayatri Mantra. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. So what do we worship? Bhargam, the Lord, you can say Lord here, because he is also Antaryami inside the sun god. So Tam, him, Upatishtet, serve, should serve, Divakaram, sun god. So Tatastasmi Namaskritva Sandhyadhyaha Pancha Devataha. So again, after saluting all these gods, 5 goddesses, say 5 gods, 5 divinities, like Sandhyadhyaha, Sandhyayi Namaha, Panchadevata, Sadhyayi Namaha, Savitri Namaha, Gayatri Namaha, Saraswati Namaha. 4 are there. One more. You have to add Vishnave Namaha, that's all. Right? So Pradakshina Namaskarihi, by going around clockwise direction, Namaskarihi. Dishaha cha, directions also. Eva Upatishthate, one who serves. Paramatmanam Atmanam Bhavetva Vijottama. Vijottama, yeah, the best Brahmin, the best twice born will have the feeling of Paramatma inside Jivatma. You can also say, you must also feel so Soyam, Soham, I am Atma, Brahma. Then you can also say Asavadityo Brahmaivaham Asmi. So with this feeling, the Upasthanam should be complete. So though there is a small paragraph called Adhara Shaktyadi Tarpanam, he has a small paragraph, we will take it up.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்திரம் ஞான வைராகிய பூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதாத்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்த தேசிகம் கவிதார்க்கிகசிம்மாய கல்யாண குணசாலினே ஸ்ரீமான் வேங்கடநாதாத்ய சிரம் ஜெயதாபுவி எப்பட்டனா வாதிவசுரோ பங்க பஞ்சான பராக்கிரமா ஸ்ரீமான் வெங்கடநாதாத்ய சிரம் விஜயதாம்புவி சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையார் பாருன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஒன்று தானே வாழ்வாகிவானேர கோமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்திரம் ஞானவைராக்யபூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்ததேசிகம்.
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः. சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம்